Once again, I greet everyone. I hope you guys are okay. So today is 19th of June 2026. Once again, I greet everyone. I hope you guys are sleep well. So thank God. Let me say that Ei-Rufai case have been long. A lot of people asking a question. What is the offense of Ei-Rufai? Federal government still keeping Ei-Rufai in detention for long. Ei-Rufai, federal government are using Ei-Rufai for doing caricature. If you release Ei-Rufai today, then we still arresting him tomorrow. And release Ei-Rufai today, still arresting him tomorrow. So Ei-Rufai is smiling. I don't know. Ei-Rufai is no shaky. Like I told you before that Ei-Rufai know the reason why federal government are keeping him on detention. So see this paper I want to show you right now. Just read this headline. You see what Arewa youth are saying. See the paper. Arewa youth warning Nigeria, to release Ei-Rufai before election or before 2027 election. You have seen the paper. You have seen the paper. So to show you the how important Arewa youth group value Ei-Rufai. So they warning seriously to release Ei-Rufai before election 2027. So you have to see the paper. Have you read it? So let me tell you the truth. Sorry. Let me tell you the truth. What is happening? On case of Ei-Rufai. Let me tell you the truth. So Ei-Rufai case is not a case of in the court. Ei-Rufai case is not a case of the court. They know what is happening. They know that what they are doing. So this APC government wants Ei-Rufai to come back. That is the reason why they still keeping Ei-Rufai in detention, because Ei-Rufai know too much about this government. That is the reason why they still keeping Ei-Rufai. They don't want Ei-Rufai to move on. They don't want Ei-Rufai to leave APC. That is the reason why they still keeping Ei-Rufai in DSS and still begging Ei-Rufai to come back before election 2027. They don't want Ei-Rufai to win. If Ei-Rufai is not agreed to come back to APC, the truth about, the truth, I'm telling you the truth, sorry. I'm telling you the truth about this. If Ei-Rufai don't come back on APC before 2020, Ei-Rufai can never release. Ei-Rufai will still keeping in detention, after election 2020. So that mark is somewhere. That mark is somewhere. They're not ready to release Ei-Rufai unless Ei-Rufai agree. I know Ei-Rufai accepts what they told Ei-Rufai, because there is a secret meeting going on begging Ei-Rufai to come back, in APC, because Ei-Rufai know too much about APC. That is the reason why they don't want Ei-Rufai to go. They don't want Ei-Rufai to move on, because Ei-Rufai is a big fish. Ei-Rufai is a big fish. When APC made a mistake, is arresting Ei-Rufai. Arresting Ei-Rufai. So let us tell ourselves the truth. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Although I don't even like Ei-Rufai that much. I don't even like Ei-Rufai. Let me say the truth. But the truth need to be told. I don't even like Ei-Rufai, but the truth need to be told. Let us tell ourselves the truth. If it's you, is Ei-Rufai, are you going to be happy? After everything, Ei-Rufai, fighting sacrifice for APC. This is what they're going to pay Ei-Rufai back. So that is the reason why Ei-Rufai verse say, no, I can't accept this. I can't accept this. That is the reason why Ei-Rufai move on. Say that, Ei-Rufai say and told everybody openly that anyone say that this government is coming back, that person is a joker. That this government is not coming back. So I don't know what Ei-Rufai mean by that. That this APC government is not coming back. That anybody tell you that APC government is coming back on power, that person is a joker. So Ei-Rufai say this, it's not me saying it. So that is the reason why I told you that Ei-Rufai know the secret of APC. That is the reason why they don't want Ei-Rufai to go. They will still postpone the Ei-Rufai case today, tomorrow, till 2027 election. You see Ei-Rufai release. After 2027 election, you see Ei-Rufai release. But I'm not sure it's going to be easy to keep in Ei-Rufai till 2027 because the Lutherans respect Ei-Rufai so much. You know, the youth of Lutherans respect Ei-Rufai so much. I'm not sure they're going to agree to Ei-Rufai to be still there till 2027 election. After 2027, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's going to be possible because they value Ei-Rufai so much. That is why I told you before that you see Lutherans value Ei-Rufai than Atiku Abubakar. That is the reason I told you that Atiku Abubakar to be a president of this country by only grace of God. By only grace of God, Atiku Abubakar will be a president of this country. You know, I'm a man of the truth. I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you what is happening in political terrain. The man of the truth. So, Ei-Rufai say that this government can never return back. Can never return back. That is the reason why APC government is holding Ei-Rufai today. So Ei-Rufai, you know, to still, you know, so Ei-Rufai to not leave them. So, can't you think that if Ei-Rufai is not know anything about this, that Ei-Rufai cannot come back? Ei-Rufai cannot come back all the way from Egypt to surrender himself, to tell them to handcuff me. Can't you think about this? So, that is news I want to drop on this Ei-Rufai case. So, let us keep in and watching what is going to come out for this, you know, because they're going to postpone this like a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. Anyway, it doesn't concern me. What it concern me? I just want to tell you people the news. Nothing concern me. Somehow I like what the federal government is doing to Ei-Rufai. Somehow I like it. Let them carry on. One off. Thank you.